back, everybody, to BFR, a channel dedicated to discussing and ranking some of our favorite bands. We're trying something new tonight.
A little bit new.
You want to tell them what we're doing new tonight?
We're doing something that we're going to refer to as quick shots.
Quick shots!
Quick shots.
Like these. Like that.
If we had shot glasses, we might another time.
Truth. We're doing quick shots.
That's right. Quick shots we're going to spend a little bit less time
A lot less
on the
time,
band because
hopefully.
they don't have vast discography.
And we don't have a lot of great stories to tell about some of them. And also, this time of the year, holidays are coming up, stuff's going on, we all get really busy, so we don't have time to record long episodes and just get drunk all night. Like, we have real lives. We have real fucking lives.
And Christmas is coming.
Merry fucking Christmas. Merry F bleep. Do I have to beep that?
You don't have to beep anything.
Okay.
It's the BFR here.
Good.
Right.
But we run out of time to do things. We're kind of up against a deadline. We have personal lives. We got jobs. We got families. We got stuff.
I have to shop.
You have to shop.
Yeah.
And shopping is fucking stupid.
I know. I can do most of it from my phone, but I still have to do it.
That's true. But with all those things going on at one time, it's not always easy to bring a full episode.
Right.
So tonight we're going to do a band called
Disturbed.
Ooh, that's disturbing.
Disturbed.
You see what I did
They
there?
are disturbing.
Yeah.
They're disturbed. And they're from Chicago.
They are from Chicago. And they're also one of the... I think they kind of spearheaded something here. Disturbed was kind of the beginning of like a new metal,
How do you spell new?
N-U.
N-U. And sometimes they put the...
Little umlaut above it?
Yeah.
That's totally metal.
New metal, alternative metal. They themselves will tell you that they are not new metal because they don't rap in their songs. But I'll tell you their first album...
They're new metal.
They're kind of rap.
They're new metal.
Rappy kind of stuff.
They're absolutely new metal.
They're new metal.
And they started a thing, and we'll probably talk about that, or we won't. Like we always say, disclaimer: we love you, but we fucking don't love you. Kind of like that, right? But we're gonna do Disturbed tonight. We're gonna do a quick shot. A fucking booze-fueled quick shot. We're gonna run this shit down real fast, give you some little fucking details, and we don't give a shit if you go out and buy it. Because we didn't fucking go out and buy it. We fucking we bought it on like
Technically
on silly channels and things. We don't own the CDs.
No.
Because not every band is worth your fucking money.
But I listened to every single one of these.
And so have I. And we did it together.
More than once.
Make this happen. Is it worth your money? Maybe. If you're into this kind of thing. Is it worth our money? No. Because we're fucking poor. We do a YouTube channel. And so we have to see what we are capable of actually buying and doing, because we have to buy beer, and that's pretty much our entire budget.
And it's Christmas.
And it's Christmas.
It's Merry Christmas.
So stick around for like 20 minutes. We're gonna run this down really quick. We're gonna go through Disturbed's albums from worst to best, give you some details here and there, and then a whole lot of bullshit. So stick around. We're gonna do that right now. Right the fuck now! This is number 7, because number 7 is that's how many albums they have out. They basically have 7 albums out. And this album is at the bottom of our list. Immortalized 2015.
Because something had to be the least best out of their entire catalog.
Yes.
Kind of quickly here, a little bit on our rating system. We want to be able to not go too far in depth on what we do here. But we do want to mention that we do give these albums percentages, and it's some of the percentages are gonna probably seem a little bit high, all things considered. But when we get to the end and you see what the best is and what those percentages are, then you'll understand, the disparity between worst and best. We rate on a number of things. We listen to production quality is important.
Yeah.
Musicianship is very important.
Yep.
Song structure.
Yep.
Even sometimes length of song matters. If you write a 10-minute song and it does absolutely nothing until the last 2 minutes, it's probably not that good.
Yep, no, it's not going to do well. It's not going to do well.
Harmony is a big deal.
Yeah.
We do both vocal harmony, guitar harmony.
Yep.
Any other instrument that might be in there.
Right.
If there's an orchestra in there, if there's weird instruments that we'll find in some of the folk music that we might get to eventually.
Right.
But that's kind of what we do. And so this album, percentage-wise, rated for us at 85%.
85%.
That sounds amazing. 85% sounds
It's
amazing.
not.
That means
It's not amazing.
85% of this album we consider to be pretty good.
Listenable.
Listen, that's the thing. So basically, if an album rates under 90, there's a lot of songs on here that we're going to say they're good songs.
Right.
And if I heard them, I'd be like, that's Disturbed. That's pretty cool. I am never going to go looking for these songs again.
Right.
I'm never going to listen to them on purpose.
And guess what?
That doesn't mean they're bad songs.
Unfortunately, this album is one of those albums.
It's pretty much all songs that, if I heard them, I'd say, nice.
It's forgettable.
But never.
It's forgettable.
Yeah, completely forgettable.
You're never going to want to listen to it again. You're never going to really give a shit about it.
Right.
I mean, and this is only our opinion. You might love the shit out of this.
Yeah.
We just don't. We're looking for something different in a lot of our metal. And a lot of new metal, or whatever else, none of it really has...
It's listenable, again.
None of it really has that thing that grabs you and makes you want to listen to it over and over again. And this is not one of those albums. Are there great songs on it?
One or two.
Guess what great song is on it?
Oh, yeah, there is one.
Is there one?
There's one.
Is there one I'm thinking of?
Definitely one.
I'm right?
Go ahead.
Me?
Oh, I know you know it.
Oh. Is it that Simon and Garfunkel song there?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh. Guess what? On this album, The Sound of Silence was a thing. And I'm pretty sure all of you fucking know it was a thing. Because everybody knew it was a thing. They covered Sound of Silence by Simon and Garfunkel from like 64, 65, somewhere in the 60s. They covered this shit in day. And it owned.
Oh, they knocked it out of the
It
park.
was phenomenal.
Great
David
cover.
Draymond
Great cover.
is never going to be one of my favorite singers. Ever. He does not do the things I want him to do. He just doesn't. But, at the same time, he knew exactly how to play this song. And that's why it was a huge hit, and why you've all heard it, and why maybe you never even knew that it was a Simon and Garfunkel song. Because they made it their own in a way that was so fucking excellent. It kind of sold the entire album, really.
Yeah, no, one of the things that Disturbed does do very, very well is other people's songs.
Yeah.
They have a knack for covering other people's songs.
Yep.
Sometimes, and like in this case, in our opinion, the best song on this album is somebody else's song.
Yep. Yeah.
And
Simon and fucking Garfunkel!
About that.
Garfunkel! Simon and Garfunkel! Whatever. But guess what? Quick Shots, bitches! That was fucking immortalized. We have nothing else to say about it. Because it's not very memorable. It's an 85% on our list. It might be a 95% on your list. But guess what? Don't really give a fuck how you rate this album. We rated it an 85. And we're pretty sure if you rate it higher than 85, that you are one of the sheep that listens to the radio every day.
Sheep.
And probably not one of the people watching our YouTube channel in the first place.
Probably not. Or if you are, you might not ever again.
So guess what? Immortalized over. We're on to the next one right now. Number 6 is Indestructible.
From 2008.
I don't know what in their heads indestructible means. This album is perfectly fucking destructible. It could be completely fucking ruined by a bunch of really not great songs.
Yeah, it also rated an 85%.
It did. It tied the last one.
But I can't find a standout song on this.
No.
The song Indestructible itself is probably the one I like the best.
Well, that was one of the first singles.
And,
I assume it was one of the first singles.
But it's to me, it's completely forgettable.
It's pedestrian.
It's Disturbed.
It's absolutely
It's
Disturbed. Yes.
There's guitars in it. There's singing in it. There's absolutely zero melody.
Mm-hmm.
It's just straight ahead heavy metal.
Yeah, heavy metal.
That's what they were doing.
Determine what you think is heavy metal at this time. It's Disturbed kind of, you know, we could fight over Disturbed and how great or not great they are.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll have comments, but Disturbed is not the metal that I was really giving a shit about at this point in my life.
No, me neither.
Because a lot of power metal came back big during this time, and there was a lot of like the thrash bands that had a resurgence that were releasing great albums at the time. Disturbed, although was still selling way more albums and way more singles and everything than any of those bands were.
Yeah, this one probably debuted at number one, just like several of their albums debuted at number one. I mean, popular they were.
Popular doesn't always mean good.
Music that works for us, well, not so much. Not indestructible anyway. It was an effort.
It was an effort. It was an effort to listen to the fucking thing.
They put an effort into it.
There was that. That's a fact.
We put an effort into listening to it.
We did.
I'm never going to listen to this album.
And by that I mean we drank a lot and then fucking moved on to the next album.
It doesn't mean
seriously.
It doesn't mean it's a bad album.
No.
But it is. It's from a metal standpoint kind of forgettable.
Yes. Yep.
There you go. We're kind of done with
Indestructible. Indestructible. Like a fucking wooden wagon in a field somewhere with a bunch of hillbillies on it. That's how indestructible it was. So go fucking buy that album and be depressed. Have some depression in your lives, kids. Asylum happened. It fucking happened to us. And now it's happening to you. And guess what it ranked? An 86% on our list.
Right, which is 1% higher than the previous two. So you
which means maybe we disagreed on one song or something.
We probably have a pretty good idea of what we overall think of the album.
Yeah.
It's, once again, not bad. Very listenable. Nothing stands out. It's again kind of this straight ahead metal thing. They did ditch the new metal thing by this point, being 2010, and they did take a fairly long hiatus after this. They didn't come back out with anything new until 2015. They went on and did some side projects.
Well, didn't David Draymond do a solo album after this or something? Or
I believe so.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I think they all did something kind of on their own at this point. They didn't quite go out with the bang that we hoped.
No, they didn't. They went out with like the bang that you all had at one time in your teenage years, where you met like some fucking like remotely gross chick, like out in a fucking parking lot, like in front of a Walmart. That was the bang you got, and that was the bang they gave us.
And you still consider her to be 86% good? Is that what you're saying?
She had good boobies.
All right, that's at least an 86 right there.
Right? And that's what happened. That's what happened. I think that's what happened with a lot of these bands at the time.
Yeah.
Godsmack, a lot of the bands that came out of the nu metal thing tried to change a little bit. They never changed enough. They didn't grow with the times enough to grab my attention. They kind of repeated the same fucking thing over and over again.
It's kind of the same song.
And this one, it did better. It did
1% better. There was one song on here that one was liked better than the other.
I think there was a single, the Animal, something about an animal.
I honestly don't.
There was a single I remember hearing on the radio that was really good.
Singles on this one.
And I bought the album, and guess what? Just listen to the fucking radio for free, because that was really one of the better songs on the album. The rest of it kind of ate ass. So, sorry,
we're just being honest. Again, if you heard one of their songs from this album, you would probably say, "Hey, that's pretty good."
Yeah, that's Disturbed.
But you might never want to hear it again.
That's Disturbed.
That's Disturbed.
You're gonna hear it and say, "That's Disturbed."
But they get better.
Oh, they get better. They get better.
Yes, they get better. This is only number 5 right here.
Coming up. We got more quick shots for you.
Yeah.
More quick shots.
So we're done with this one.
Yep.
You should be done with this one too. Don't bother much with it.
Do a shot and come back. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Are you fucking ready?
Are you ready? Does anybody see where this is going? Are you ready?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm always ready.
But are you ready?
Are you? Wait. I'm ready. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Hey, the fuck out of here.
Green Jesus' head off.
Son of a bitch!
Decapitated Jesus. No, it's Christmas. You can't decapitate Jesus on Christmas.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Green Jesus.
If anybody has some Gorilla Glue, please send it to Chris Motts at something Broad Street.
Oh, I broke the Green Jesus. Great.
I have to find his
Great.
head.
It's great. It was over there somewhere. I heard it.
I see it. I
It's
see
like,
it.
like a dog dish.
No, I see it. It's right there.
Okay, well, remember where it's at.
It might be dog food, but I think it's his head.
After we're done discussing evolution,
All right, yes.
guess what? Not an evolution so much. 2018, this year,
This is the newest one.
Disturbed released a new album.
That's right. And they asked us, are you ready?
Not personally.
Yeah, they did.
Did they?
Yeah, they have a song on this called Are You Ready?
Oh,
It
the
was
single.
It was a
Oh,
single called
okay.
Are You Ready?
All right.
Unfortunately, not the best song on the album.
I was not fucking ready.
No, I was not ready for this song.
I was not ready.
Actually, I was, because I did not expect anything great to come along here.
Yeah.
And
no.
they gave us Are You Ready? And I'm like,
Yeah.
all right. That sounds like the last three albums.
But there are other really.
Nice work. But
there are other great songs in this album.
this album's not too bad.
It's not shabby.
They
It's
kinda-
not shabby.
They kind of went back to years and years ago.
Right.
When they were actually getting a little more into the melodic thing. They broke out of their new metal thing into a more melodic metal thing. And those were some of their best stuff. They kind of went back to that now.
It doesn't make an evolution. It makes it a bit of a de-evolution.
It is a de-evolution because it's not their best.
It's still Disturbed. And we're gonna say that probably like 8 more times before this video's over.
Percentage-wise, this one rated 88 for us.
Yeah.
2
Yeah.
points higher than the previous one.
Yep.
3 from the 2.
It was a
over
little
that.
better.
So we're getting close to that 90 mark where we said this is where we would listen to the album more than once.
Yeah.
If it was 90 or above, we're probably listening to this one on purpose more than once. Almost made the cut.
On purpose.
Almost made the cut.
On purpose. It's good. And let's, don't let our quick shots video make you think that we don't appreciate and don't respect Disturbed. We do. We do.
Believe me, there are a billion things on this planet I would rather not listen to
Yes.
over Disturbed.
Yes.
This album or any of the ones before that.
Like any Nickelback album
Ugh.
is worse than everything Disturbed ever did.
Deadpool can tell you all about Nickelback, though.
He is a thing.
He likes Nickelback.
He's a thing
Deadpool
there.
likes Nickelback.
He's a thing there.
Look that up. Deadpool Nickelback.
Yeah.
When you're done watching us, get on YouTube or stay on YouTube and look up Deadpool Nickelback. You'll laugh.
Yes, you will. And that's probably the best thing about Nickelback. So enjoy that. Enjoy Nickelback. But also enjoy Disturbed.
Yes, enjoy Disturbed.
I know a ton of you guys love it. These guys chart high. Every time they
Every
release
time.
an album, it's like top 10. Their singers are all top 10, top 20. Singles. Their singles are all like really well charting singles. This band is huge.
I think even this album debuted at 4.
Which is pretty fucking great.
Which is only 3 worse than their previous 4 albums, which all debuted at number 1.
Right.
Which no one outside of Metallica and Dave Matthews had done 4 albums in a row.
Wow.
Charting number 1.
That's pretty impressive.
Metallica and Dave Matthews.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So as you see,
that's impressive.
We might have some things to say about them.
We're
but
not challenging their popularity.
You
They're
guys
popular.
You guys apparently all love them. And good for you. Whatever floats your boat, However you want to fucking row that boat is up to you.
Row the boat.
We row the boat.
Row the boat.
Row the...
Gently down the stream.
Oh! Well, there you go. Look at that. Look at you just made fucking Bernie disappear.
I slumped
Schlumped?
under the table.
Schlumped? Look up slump on the Urban Dictionary. I bet you it means something really fucking filthy.
Oh, probably does.
And let us know, because that's a disgusting
Everything on the
word.
Urban Dictionary means something filthy.
Yeah,
That's why it exists.
Disturbed on the Urban Dictionary means like you fucking got a girl behind a fucking garage and you lit her face on fire. That's what that means. Disturbed. You're disturbed if you did that.
I agree.
I made that up.
I still agree.
But tomorrow that will be on the Urban Dictionary.
Okay, we're done with
We are.
Evolution.
We are.
It was
We are.
better, much better.
Yes,
Than what they've done in
they
a
improved.
long time.
They improved. Their newest album was a step in the right direction.
Definitely.
And hopefully they're going to keep going in that direction because we're gonna listen to everything they do from now on.
Sure, absolutely.
And we're gonna rate it just as we have now. So hopefully they go in a better direction. They follow along with Evolution and they don't go back to that piss sauce that we already did before. So guess what? No piss sauce, only good sauce
Done with Evolution.
and piss sauce.
Right.
At the turn of the century, like 2000, like Y2K. Remember that? Fucking Y2K when all your computers were gonna shit the bed.
I remember Q2K.
Oh. Oh, we're not doing Queens right now.
All right, forget about it.
When we do that, Q2K will be a thing that we vomit over occasionally.
Yeah, what we're going to talk about next is much better than Q2K.
This was the debut album of Disturbed.
That's right.
In 2000, I was 20 years old. I was still a young kid, and all these new bands were coming in, and this is one of them. And guess what? I fucking liked it.
It was the beginning of the new metal,
Yeah.
alternative metal scene. The grunge days are pretty much over. The thrash metal days have been long over.
Yeah.
And so here's the next generation of metal, the next new sound of metal. There's
God damn it!
several bands that were able to light a cigarette. I'll almost guarantee there were a few members of Disturbed that when they released The Sickness probably smoked and they were able to light a cigarette.
On camera! Seriously, on camera, my fucking disc didn't die. Look what I did.
You broke everything. There it goes.
Oh, I'm
All
good.
right.
I'm good.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Disturbed showed you up right there. They can light cigarettes.
True they can.
Yeah,
they
they can
can.
do that.
What were you saying now?
The new metal thing.
Yes.
Was a thing in 2000, and it was truly the new metal sound, the alternative metal sound.
Yep.
I think they even toured with Marilyn Manson at this time, around this time. But this is the album that put them on the map.
Absolutely.
Sickness was the album that put them on the map.
Yeah.
I was in a cover band at the time. I think we probably did 3 of the songs off this album. There were several singles on this album. Down with the Sickness.
Yes. All the singles were great.
Was a big one.
All the singles were great on this album.
Suddenly, I can't think of any others, but
What's the
Stupefy.
Is that okay?
Yeah, Stupefy
Was that the thing I just did or
Yeah.
tried to do?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. The singer name.
David Draymond.
Yeah, he had this thing that he did in every single song that was kind of cool, actually.
That like cough scream thing he
yeah,
did.
it was weird. You have to listen to it to understand it.
Yeah.
I can't mimic it.
It was completely
But
different.
nobody did that. Who did that?
And exactly, that's what made these guys kind of stand out. Like this, when he went into a lot of like the verses and whatever. I mean, he still sounded kind of like that era of vocalist.
Yeah.
But he had those weird, screamy, barky, coughy, weird things that set him apart and made you really pay attention. Because it was something completely different and something completely new. Nobody had ever done that before.
Nope.
It was weird and it was fucking
Brand
goofy.
new.
And he kind of ran with it for a long time
Yeah.
before it stopped.
Well, he
Working.
did have the common sense to kind of back off on it a little bit
Right.
in the next album. And by the time they got to their third album, I don't think he did it at all.
Well, no. Well, didn't he have like
Maybe a
vocal
little bit.
problems at one
I
point
think
that
he had
stopped
to have-
him from being able to?
He had to have surgery, I think.
Yeah,
At
yeah.
one time, yeah, he did. Over the course of his career, he had some issues.
I mean, this album is fucking great. It's not our number one album. It's what, an 88?
No, this is 92.
Look at.
Oh, look at that.
Ha! Fuck you.
You
That's
just showed
all
him-
you get.
I just showed him our cheat sheet.
That's all you get. Our cheat sheet right there, and headless Jesus, headless green Jesus. That's all you get. Stop fucking around, green Jesus. That's all you get right now. Is like us like reading off of a piece of pink paper. But this album, this was pretty huge for me when it came out.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I got into this.
Yeah.
It kind of went against, again, my
Yeah.
normal metal musical taste,
Yep.
but it was different enough.
There was some harmony.
Yeah.
Some melody.
Yeah, they had some harmony, they had some melody.
The syncopated beats, I think, sold me. Because it got very syncopated, where everything was ba da 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 da, and they were all just on top of it. They're phenomenal musicians to this day. They're absolutely amazing musicians. But this is where it started. This is the album where it started. The sickness. Down with the sickness, or just the sickness, or whatever sickness you might have right now. You have sickness of watching YouTube videos, and you stumbled upon us. Well, thanks for getting that sickness, because this album is a sickness, and you're the sickness, and we're all sicknesses. So thanks for playing part of the sickness. But
So that's the sickness.
this album is fucking great.
So, yeah, this one's worth your time. Definitely listen to this one. See, we're not murdering all Disturbed.
Truth. We're gonna murder. Well, we're not gonna murder
we're
anything
done.
else.
We're done murdering.
We're done
Disturbed.
murdering.
It's all great from here on out.
Guess what? These guys had some phenomenal fucking years. And we're gonna get right into that shit right now. Down with the sickness! Coming in at fucking 94%. 94%. You understand how important that is?
We explained that anything over 90 is something that we consider very good,
Yeah.
very listenable, would listen to it again.
Yep.
Great album.
And Believe in 2002 was that album. It's the second album on our list. It's a phenomenal album.
It was also Disturbed's second album. The
Isn't that what I said? What did I say? What happened? What am I saying? Did I say something weird? What? Why? What are you doing with your face?
It's cracking my neck. You said it's the second on our list, and I said it was also the second album they released.
Oh, okay. It was better than you cracking your fucking knuckles like a disgusting fucking monster hole.
Do I need to?
No, please don't. No, I will vomit again. I'm good now.
All right. So anyway, Believe.
Don't do it again.
Believe. 94%.
Believe.
This is a very, very, very good album.
I believe.
They stopped doing that barky, growly thing that he did in every single song on the first album. He was there here and there a little bit, but I guess they finally they realized that they can't do that in every single song,
Yeah,
in every
yeah,
single
yeah.
album, or people are just going to get bored of it.
Yeah.
And so they did that right. Now, the thing that they did do on this album that they didn't do on the first one very much.
You're very forceful.
I know. Because I like
shit.
this. I like this album. This
Good,
is a
so do
good
I.
album.
It's good.
They had a lot of harmony in the choruses now.
Yes.
They
Yes.
still didn't play a single guitar solo, so if you're looking for any of that, not yet. Not yet. They get to that, but not here. But there goes Jesus. They had very, very good vocal harmonies on this. For the most part, it was... See,
Here goes Jesus.
you're not taking this seriously. You're concentrating on Jesus.
I am paying attention, son.
Anyway. I lost my train of...
See, that happened to me before.
Wait, I got it back.
Oh shit, go.
Okay.
Go.
Yes, vocal harmonies. Choruses,
Yes.
mainly in the choruses.
Yes.
They brought in a second singing line in these choruses, mostly a lower chorus, a lower vocal going on in the chorus. Worked.
Yeah.
Worked. It added so much to their music. And 94%?
Yeah. I mean, every single from this album was everywhere. It was in your face all day long. You couldn't go anywhere without hearing the singles.
Prayer.
And guess what? All the singles were fucking great.
Yeah.
They tapped into something different. They started something new and then immediately kind of changed it a little bit and did something else that was also new,
but better,
and made it even better than what their first album was. And this album, and we didn't mention this on the first album.
Right.
In Japan, if you live in Japan, if you live in Japan,
or if you imported your music, which
or
nobody had to do anymore.
Well, no, yeah, right.
But if you were that kind of fan,
right. This album had a Japanese bonus track called Shout.
Cover.
Do you remember that song?
I do. In fact,
shout, let it all out. That song? Remember that song? From like when you were like 8 years old and like you were spying on your neighbors and shit. Like what?
Wait.
Who? Wow.
I was just rolling with it until I actually comprehended what you were saying.
No, it got creepy for a minute there. I may have fucked that up all day long. Okay, so don't spy on your neighbors. That's fucking weird. Okay, so don't do that. No. But shout a lot.
Yeah,
and shout it all the fuck out.
Listen to their version of it because it's really good.
Their version of Shout is excellent, just like most of their covers. This band, their original material is great, but they do covers so fucking wickedly cool. Like every cover they've done is a perfect. It's better than the original. Like they know how to do a cover. It's great.
Like magic.
Yeah. And Shout is one of those. That was in the first album. You can get as a bonus track on this one, but go back to the first album, the Down with the Sickness, whatever that was called there, what that thing does.
It's actually on that one, but
yeah,
maybe in Japan it wasn't on it. I don't know. But
I have no idea.
For some reason, they released that as a bonus track for Japan on Believe. So there you go. That was our cheat way of mentioning Shout.
Yeah.
Because we forgot.
Yeah. And guess what? If that's a bonus track on Believe, it's only going to make Believe better. Because their cover of Shout is excellent. Check it out. Go look it up. We love it.
And this album was already nearly perfect.
Yeah.
Outside maybe one or two.
Yeah.
Middle of the road.
With that song on it, it might have actually done a little better.
Yeah, actually would have brought it
Or maybe because it's a bonus track. And let us tell you, when we rank and we rate our albums, it has to be the original album, the way it was released.
Right.
Bonus tracks do not count as part of our average.
Right. Cover songs do, as long as they're part of the original release of the album.
Yeah. It's all about the original release of the album, and we do that basically. I mean, in America, I mean, we don't know what the UK has for bonus tracks or what Japan has for bonus tracks. But in America,
we got to draw the line somewhere.
Yeah, the CD that was released the day it came out is the CD that we take.
That's right.
If it lists songs as B-sides or weird things, we don't count them. They're not part of the album.
Even if they're good.
Even if they're good. And some bands have better B-sides than they have album tracks.
And that's just poor decision-making on the band's part.
It's really poor decision-making.
And a lot of bands make some pretty poor decisions
on
track selection.
Yeah.
But, not Disturbed, not on this one.
Nope. Believe was solid. It was solid all day long. 94%. Almost goddamn perfect. So, check it out. I got linky thingies. I got links below. Don't worry about my bad English or bad Japanese.
You don't have to
or good Japanese.
You don't have to click on bad English. That's a band.
Oh, that is a band.
That's a band.
That is a band.
We're probably not doing that.
We're not doing them anytime soon.
But in spite of his bad English, you can still click on the links below. And check out this album, which is great.
Believe in Disturbed. When I was 25 years old, and you were 47 years old, an album came out by this fucking band called, like, 10,000 Fists? 10,000 Fisticles?
10,000 Fists in the Air.
Fisticuffs?
It's not the name of a song, it's lyrics.
That's weird.
Yeah. Well, I didn't write it.
No, Disturbed wrote it.
They
and
wrote
guess what? They fucking wrote it hard.
They did.
This album was fucking great.
This is their best.
Yes.
This is easily their best. It's nearly perfect.
Yeah, 96%.
96%.
That's an album that we would actually look for and go out and like buy it and fucking hang out with it and touch it.
If on the whim I feel like listening to Disturbed, this is the album I'm going to go to.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
No knock against the Sickness or
they did something. They did something with their vocal harmonies on this that took it up a notch.
It's kind of simple what they did. Instead of doing the vocal harmonies with a low and a mid, they did a low, mid, and a high.
Right.
On every single song.
Who I think it was just David Draymond like multi-tracking himself, I think.
And we've mentioned before, that's pretty much what every band does. The singer multi-tracks himself.
It was awesome for them,
right?
Because that was the one thing missing in Disturbed's music was
some melody.
Like a really good melody, a really good like a great vocal, like a harmonica.
They didn't use any harmonicas whatsoever.
A harmonic chorus, like a good 2-3 piece harmony, or just a vocal like overlay of David Draymond re-recording his track over himself to make that harmony.
Fans need to understand how much that adds to the listenability of a song.
It's huge,
and it's something that they lost in their later albums, and that's why those albums didn't do so hot. It's not that the songs, weren't good. They were all right songs, but they just lost any sense of melody. They were heavy for heavy's sake. But this one, they did everything right.
Yep.
They did absolutely everything right. They even played a couple guitar solos on this one.
They did.
That's the first time on this album.
And
this album is the first time they put any guitar solos in an album.
And that's always gonna get a couple extra credit points for us when we do this.
For musicians, yes.
Yeah.
We want to hear a little. Yeah. We want to hear your ability to play music.
You know what else is gonna get extra credit points in this album?
A good cover song.
Covering Genesis.
Yeah.
And I talk about Genesis a lot because I'm a huge Genesis fan. Go figure. If you've watched us, you know I'm a Genesis fan. But they did a song on here, and guess what? Was it better than Genesis? I don't know. I love Genesis.
I think so.
It was a heavier, more modern version. The lyrics didn't change, but the lyrics didn't have to because the lyrics were still relevant when this album came out. It still had that fucking feel to it, and it was heavy. It was hard. We played it in a band together.
Not as well as they did, because
but at the same time, people went bug shit when we played this because people remember Genesis doing it, and then now it's an updated version of it, and that's kind of what Disturbed was great at with all our covers. They didn't change the songs; they updated the modern production. A little bit heavier. Some of it was down tuned. It was that modern way of new metal. You always down tuned every goddamn thing. You couldn't fucking sing the shit that people did 20 years ago.
Right.
Because your vocalists fucking sucked. Upside down green cheese's head. Look what he's doing with his fucking upside down head.
His beard is in the wrong place now.
He has been fixed. He's now fixed.
I fixed him.
He did. I think with his gum.
I think it's
that came from his mouth hole.
It's a Humpty Dumpty thing.
That's weird.
Put him back together again.
Is he back together again?
Look at him. If you put that in there, it's just gonna fall off of me in the can forever.
I want him.
Don't do that.
This is our first quick shot, and it wasn't as quick as we wanted it to be.
Right, no, but it was still quicker, I hope.
Hopefully it was still good. You still got information from us. We still know we still know about this band because there's no way you could have been the age that we were when this band came out and not look at them and not appreciate what they brought to the scene.
I mean, if you're alive right now and have any comprehension of...
Oh, shit!
There goes... Alright, watch this for a sec. We're watching this.
He's nodding out. He's nodding out. It's too late for Green Jesus.
He caught his own head. He caught his own head in his arm. Look. No, it's moving. It's moving.
That's fucking terrible. Good job, Green Jesus. You fucking you made the entire show.
Oh, it's
he made it. He
there
made
it goes. There it goes. And
shit.
That's disturbed. That's disturbed.
That's disturbing.
Okay.
His head's fucking look at his head. Oh no. Oh no. But I mean that is disturbed. He's not
That's
wrong.
Disturbed. No, that encapsulates. We're doing that thing where we can't speak English again.
Yeah.
Encapsulates.
Yeah.
Did I say it right?
Encapsulates.
Got it.
Encapsulates. Okay.
So, English is my first language.
Well, sometimes.
I was not proud of the fact that's my first language. I was just pointing out that it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, 10,000 Fists. Headless Green Jesus will concur. This is a awesome album.
That's great.
They did everything right on this one. 96%.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
pretty much spot on. Great cover of a Genesis song, Land
Yeah.
of Confusion. I'm not even sure we mentioned the name of the song, did we?
Maybe we didn't.
Okay, Land of Confusion is the name of the song.
From 1986, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great Genesis song,
Yeah.
and
Disturbed made it better.
Disturbed did what they did. They make cover songs,
Yeah.
they make old songs better.
Yep.
They update
Yep.
them. No slouches in that department, definitely not. And this is their best. This is their pinnacle right
Yep.
here. 2005, 10,000 Fists. If you're going to check out anything from them, we recommend this one
Get some fist in
first.
you. Is that weird? Get some fist in you? Get 10,000 fists in you? No?
In your ears.
I tried. I tried really hard there.
In your ears.
In my ears?
Yeah. The album. The music. Put the music...
Oh, I see where you
Put
went
the
there.
music from
Okay.
10,000 Fists
All right.
in your ears.
All right. I had to do a different thing with my head.
Please
there.
be more Pacific.
Pacific Standard Time.
We're on the East. We're at East Coast.
Yeah, we are. We are East Coast.
So-
bitches eat. How do you? East. What is that?
What are you trying to do?
East.
There's not a symbol for East.
East Coast.
Oh, okay. I guess that is a symbol.
I have no idea what
You
I'm
look
doing.
kind of like an E. I got it.
But we literally said everything we could say about Disturbed. We don't have a lot to say, although we did have a lot
We
to say.
had more to
apparently.
say than we thought we had.
But we respect Disturbed. We're not huge fans of Disturbed. They have some moments of genius and a lot of moments of absolute garbage.
Unfortunately.
But they're still one of the most important bands of the last 25 years.
Yeah.
They spearheaded this entire new movement, and they brought a lot of other gump asshole bands in that sucked. Just fucking assholes all day. They were terrible. But they also have some good. But you know what? That's not about that. This is not about that right now. This is about Green Jesus with his fucking... Look at that. Look at his fucking head. This is about Green Jesus and Bob showing up every time and being fucking right for you guys. And we're gonna fucking sign off right now with a little bit of fucking Disturbed in your fucking mouth hole. Go buy it or don't. I don't give a fuck if you ever buy Disturbed.
At least listen to the last couple that we mentioned because
Yeah.
they are really
Check it out. It's very important. It's very important. So we're gonna nod this one off. We're done, I think.
We're good.
We're done.
Jesus already nodded off.
Thanks for paying attention to our first edition of BFR
Quick shots.
Quick Shots. It wasn't so quick,
It might be.
but it's getting quicker.
Yeah.
It's getting quicker.
So we're gonna try another quick shots.
Like you in the back seat of a fucking Volkswagen in the 90s when you were like 16. You had a quick shot. Remember her name? Mary? Remember her name? Ha. Go home and think about it. Good job, Mary.